Hi, everybody. My name is Phil Lippman. I'm a lead product manager here at Beyond, and I'm today going to talk to you about our brand new minimum booking value feature under our length of stay customization. This new feature works with Supercontrol and is designed primarily to account for situations where maybe you've got min stay rules in place for 2, 3, 4 nights simply because you need to make sure you're making enough money on the actual duration of the stay. And what this feature will allow you to do is actually to ideally reduce or remove those min stay rules and just use a minimum booking value, the minimum amount that you are willing to accept for a given stay. And that allows you to make the money that you should be making on these shorter stays, right? It also allows you to take advantage of the benefits of dynamic pricing, because what we do is we take a look at the daily price versus the minimum booking value. And when that break even point hits where it's worthwhile to actually be dynamic, that's what you end up getting. So I'll take you through an example here in our demo account so you can see what I'm talking about. So in the Customize tab, I jump down to length of stay, and you'll see that I have 175 euro minimum booking value set up. By putting a number in here, you are in fact opting in to minimum booking value. Back on the calendar, if I go down to August, which I'm going to look at some specific dates, and I highlight over here, you'll notice that we actually have the minimum booking value displayed here, as well as the length of stay rules superseding the dynamic pricing rules. This is super critical, just so you can always double check, hey, why did I get this price? Oh, it's because I had length of stay. So what I'm going to do is just remember 78, 80, and 77, okay? I'm not going to do the math right now, but we can do it in a bit. I'm going to hop over here to Supercontrol. So this is that same property. I'm over in the price planner here, and I'm looking at August 2023 on the 21st. As you can see, I've got 175 for a 1-night midweek, 175 for a 2-night midweek, and then 235 for a 3-night midweek. The addition of those 3 nights we looked at the calendar equals 235. Okay. So what happened was between 2-night stay and a 3-night stay, our pricing determined that the minimum booking value is now no longer the best price you can get. You can actually get more based on the algorithm. So that's why we send 235 for 3 nights. Okay. So this is the key point here. You can actually get rid of your min stay rules, right? And take advantage of the fact that you can make money. Jumping over here, just some critical things that you should keep in mind, okay, with Supercontrol and minimum booking value is making sure that your settings are set up correctly within the Supercontrol tool. The reason this is important is because if you start to get stays over, let's say 7 days, you start to run into the actual pro rata rules here on the short break section. So you can see my setup here. I've got my use first weekly rate for weekly bookings. I've got fixed prices for number of nights. That's the key thing we have to have set up here to make sure that we're using our minimum booking value. Okay. I've also got pro rata after first week. This will ensure that if I go over 7 days, it's taking a prorated approach to actually using that first week as a price for that subsequent days. If I use calculate pro rata using following week's rates, it will take the next week's rate and prorata those. I make sure that when you're setting up your settings here in Supercontrol, that you are familiar with what the short break rules are and how they work, because it will impact your pricing for stays of over 7 days. A great example of this is if there is an event that is inflating your prices, let's say on the 2nd week, you're going to want to probably make sure that you've got this option clicked versus this one, right? You want to make sure that you're maximizing the benefits of that event. So there's pros and cons. You guys know Supercontrol better than anyone. Please make sure you familiarize yourselves with them in terms of setting up the settings here, because Beyond will send the prices and send the correct pricing for a given break-even point with your minimum booking value, but you need to make sure that the short break settings are set up correctly. I'm just going to jump up here over into a separate tab, and you can see I've got my super cool SC property. That's the one that I was using in Beyond, and I'm going to do a 7-night stay. Okay, 7-night stay should be over the minimum booking value. If I search that, I'm getting 571. If I go back to my price planner here, you'll see that we should be getting 571 from a 7-night stay on August 21st. Okay, August 21st, 571. I'd expect if I book a 2-night stay, I should be getting 175, or a 3-night stay, I should be getting 235. Jump back here, 2 nights, 175. 3 nights, 235. So you can see that's that break-even point of the minimum booking value. Okay. Really excited to get this out there for you to play with it. We would welcome your feedback. We'd welcome any suggestions on how this works, how you use it. And we look forward to people trying out our minimum booking value on Supercontrol and all the features that we're going to keep expanding on with it. Thank you very much.